Welcome to EDMworks. This is our BCBS 239 Key Facts and Impacts course. It will give you great insight into BCBS 239. The course is well structured and will provide you with a framework to help assess the impact of BCBS 239 on you and your bank. The course will take just over an hour, and there is an optional certification assessment at the end to give you the assurance of your understanding of BCBS 239 and its impact. Banks build trusted relationships with customers and counterparties. As businesses, they also have responsibilities to shareholders to provide a return based on the risk appetite of the bank. Because banks deal in other people's money though, a bank failure can have a domino effect on other banks or firms around the world. So, risk controls have to be in place for, firstly, the bank to manage its own risk, and secondly, for regulators to manage the overall level of risk within a bank or a specific sector. Data lies at the heart of banking. Good data is essential for risk management. We must therefore implement ways to ensure we have fit-for-purpose data and fit-for-purpose risk reports that enable bank management and regulators to go about doing their job. That is what BCBS 239 is all about. BCBS 239 wants proof that the right people have the right data to make the right decisions at the right time. Data for risk decisions comes from many places, so the impact is wide and deep. So there will be a huge increase in scrutiny over the end-to-end lineage and quality of data contained in risk reports. There will be senior management accountability for data, so they need effective trained staff that they can delegate things to. It does impact all staff within the bank involved in the creation, consumption and distribution of risk data from the point of entry into the bank to the point it goes to the regulator. And there are potentially severe penalties for non-compliance. These include capital buffers, fines and remediation costs where errors have been found. Completion of this course will provide the delegates with the awareness and understanding of the background to BCBS 239 and its key objectives, the alignment of BCBS 239 with the bank's other key drivers. Now, this is a really key point about BCBS 239. It's not just a one-off project, it's about a new way of doing things so that you manage data on an end-to-end basis throughout the whole of the bank. Now, the same data is used in other areas, so it's very important that BCBS activities are aligned with the other key drivers within the bank. We provide a model of what good looks like for data governance, risk data aggregation and risk reporting. So when we come to looking at the 4 sections and 14 principles of BCBS 239, we can relate those back to this model of what good looks like. We'll then provide the best practice for responding to BCBS 239 as is currently available in the top banks. And finally, you'll come out with an understanding of the roles of key staff, senior managers and other impacted personnel. The course contents. There are 3 modules. Module 1 is the background and the creation of a concise picture of what good looks like. Module 2 is the BCBS 239 principles, dealing with all 4 sections and the 14 principles with specific emphasis on certain key points. And then Module 3 is looking at the best practice, where we go through data, risk governance, the different processes that are involved, and very much focus on the need for collaboration across different functional areas so that we manage data on an end-to-end basis. So we'll look at the top firms and what they're doing in this space. So at the end of this, you'll have an end-to-end joined-up view of BCBS 239. When you need more in-depth understanding, then we offer 2 further courses. The principles in BCBS 239 are that management should be accountable, therefore they need key staff who are trained for delegation to make it work on the ground. So our BCBS 239 key staff training, this develops key individuals in different parts of the bank so that they are capable of working with governance, quality and ownership models and being effective lieutenants on the ground making this whole thing work. BCBS 239 for senior management, this provides clarity over the responsibilities, both management and regulatory, and explains the various touch points that management have and look at how task delegation and execution can be sensibly achieved by working with key staff. For further information, contact me, Dennis Slattery, or write to us at sales@edmworks.com.